Solamae, a brave little mouse, is trying to find her way back home to her family. She smells bacon cooking on an old wooden ship docked at the wharf, and she jumps aboard to find it. Once fed, she falls asleep. The story begins as the ship is leaving the dock, with Solamae on it. Scene 1. The galley of an old wooden cargo ship. Solamae stirs and awakens in a dreamlike state.
There are times I find myself talking to myself with nothing much to say. And lately it seems I've been walking by myself, never knowing where I'm going or the way. That is when all at once that it hits me, right between the eyes. Once again, it's that little word that fits me. Why keep kidding? I'm admitting it is I. Alone. Oh, why must I be so alone? Who knows the reason why? And I can't seem to recall. Not a care would we share, not an unkind word to say. Little did we know it was ending, our paradise on earth. Now I see there's no use in pretending, so I sing for all I'm worth. Alone.
Accomplish great things in your life. Just follow your dreams.
When hope's deserted you, feeling like you've gone astray,
there's just one thing to do to find your way.
You must follow your dreams back home. My mother always told me that I was destined to be great. But how can I be anything now? I have nothing and no one to help me. Follow your dream. Follow your dream. Well, yesterday wasn't so bad. I found some delicious bacon to eat. But I was so tired from searching for my way back home, I must have fallen asleep. I have to make it. I won't disappoint my mother.
Solamae gets her courage back. She tries to walk, but the floor is moving under her feet. She realizes with a rush that the ship is rocking. The sound of waves, seagulls, and the clanking of metal rigging is heard. Solamae enters the scene by sliding across the deck and grabbing onto the railing.
Oh, no! The ship must have left the dock while I was sleeping. I gotta get out here!
She scoots towards the ladder, and soon Solamae is walking almost normally.
Oh, I've got to get my sea legs. I see. All I have to do is let my knees bend as the wave rises and give my legs over to the sea. I wonder what else this great sea will teach me. I have no idea where I am. Nobody even knows I'm here. Well, maybe that's a good thing for now. Who knows? Maybe this could be a wonderful opportunity for me. Well, it's a big old world for a little girl to be out here on her own. With a little love and lots of pluck, I'll never be alone. No matter where I roam, never far from home. In my heart, that's where I'll be. From east to west, gonna try my best to find my family.
My name is Solamae, gonna make it all the way. As I sing my song, come sing along with me. And with you all the way is where I'll be.
So when times are rough and things get tough, we can sing this melody. It's the thing to do, you can do it too. Come on and sing with me. No matter what the weather, we can stay together as long as we recall. It's all for one, with lots of fun. Come join me one and all.
My name is Solamae, gonna make it all the way. As I sing my song, come sing along with me. And with you all the way is where I'll be.
Well, I guess I'd better take a look around. Maybe there are some other mice that could be my friends.
The hull of the ship. The floor is covered with sacks of burlap sacks and ropes. Solamae is examining them.
I wonder what all of this is for. I wonder what this could be. This looks like a mouse path. We had these at the palace. I'll bet there's other mice around here. It smells like home.
Run, run, and hide. Someone is coming.
Who are you? What are you looking for?
I'm not looking for anything in particular. Well, first, I was at the palace, and then something happened, and I got lost. And then I found the ship, and I smelled bacon, so I jumped aboard. And then I fell asleep, and the ship took off. Now I don't know what to do. I'm trying to find my way back home. I don't know what happened to my parents. Oh, I don't even know if the palace will be there at all.
I know all about that. And you're not so quiet after all. Why don't you come home with me and my wife? We've got 6 children your age.
Oh, I hope I can remember my good manners. Alone, oh why must I be so alone? Who knows the reason why? And I can't seem to recall the last time that you held me tight to comfort me all through the night. Alone, just me, myself, and I. Okay.
Lights dim. Scene 2. The Bigs' home in the hull of the ship. Life as usual. The little Bigs are clowning around. Solamae is learning how to tie knots.
Solamae, we promise to help you find your parents, but I will be your mother for as long as you need me to be. We traveled with your parents before you were born. Your parents were cargo ship mice like us. They spent their lives traveling all over the world, and they didn't settle down in the palace until you were born.
I want to be a cargo ship mice, just like my parents were.
Okay.
Oh, we are cargo ship mice. We live in a hole and do what we're told to do. Yes, we are cargo ship mice. Consider it too, so what can we do for you? 'Cause when you're cargo ship mice, you're my friends, friendly and true. So take our advice, don't think twice, we're very nice. Let us invite you, we are cargo ship mice. If you're ever in a bind or in the soup, count on us to lend a helping hand. You'll never find a more accommodating troop. In cargo mice, we really are quite grand. Yes, we are cargo ship mice, and never will we ever be untrue. So don't touch that dial.
Put on a smile.
Check out our style. Stay for a while.
'Cause we are cargo ship mice.
Time for a head count. Solamae.
Solamae.
Used to be.
Used to be big.
Mighty.
Mighty big.
Mini.
Mini big.
Teeny.
Teeny big.
Wannabe.
Wanna be big.
Pee-wee. Pee-wee? Pee-wee big!
Oh no! Is he lost again?
Be patient with him. He can't help it. He was just born like that.
Well, he thinks he can fly. Maybe he flew to Alaska. Let's go look among the burlap sacks. He's probably taking a nap.
Don't pay any attention to used to be. He's nosy and bossy and not much fun. Want to learn how to tie a figure eight knot?
Sure. I want to learn all I can about failing.
Okay. This one is called a half hitch knot. The sailors use it to tie their supplies out of our reach, but I just untie it.
Oh, how did you learn to tie all these knots, Mighty?
I watch the sailors when they do their work. This one is called a sheet bend.
Want to play a new game?
Sure. What's it called?
I just learned it by spying on the sailors.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. It's called Captain of the Ship. We can all play. It's fun.
The little bigs form a circle and begin playing a form of whip, thrashing around. Mr. Big enters.
Your mother is making provisions for going ashore. And at the next port, I believe there will be some news gathered about Solamae's parents. You must all go ashore for 3 days. Be back on the ship before the ship leaves by the end of the 3rd day, or else you will be left behind.
But why do we have to take them ashore? What is ashore?
Our mother packs us a knapsack full of provisions. Our mother bakes us special Joe Frogger cookies. Our mother wraps the special cookies up in pretty papers and puts them into our knapsacks. Those are our provisions.
But why do we have to take them ashore?
The special thing about the cookies I packed for you is that they are baked with molasses, and they stay fresh a long, long time.
Oh, that means I'm going to be gone for a long, long time.
Remember what your mother told you, and do not be late in getting back to the ship.
Mrs. Big hands Solamae a stick with a knapsack attached as she exits. Sounds of the little Bigs laughing and squealing are heard off stage. Lights dim. Scene 3. Italian mountain scenery. Solamae is trudging up the mountainside.
They just hardly sailed away without saying a word. All I heard was say, "Good luck! Good luck, my foot!" Pee-wee and everybody else went off in different directions. But no, I had to decide to go up a hill. A mountain is more like it. Oh, now it's getting dark. I'm hungry. I don't know what to do. How am I going to figure all of this out by myself? I better stop right here and...
There's a twinkle in the tree.
Follow your dream. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the Joe Froggers. These are the cookies my mother bakes. I must have forgotten. All I have to do is lay my head down and go to sleep, and everything will be fine in the morning.
Solamae is sleeping in a pile of leaves. Morning light, birds chirping, footsteps shuffling through the leaves are getting closer. She gets up, brushes herself off, and goes to meet whatever is coming. Takes a few steps and comes face to face with Beanie.
Hello! What are you doing?
Well, I was sleeping, but I heard you coming and I just...
And why are you sleeping in the woods? Are you homeless?
No, I'm lost. I'm trying to find my way home. I'm hungry too. Are you hungry? I have some Joe Frogger cookies. Want one?
Sure. Oh, these are the best cookies I've ever tasted.
They're made with molasses, and they stay fresh a long, long time.
Whoever made them must love you very much.
Yes, I know she does. What's your name anyway?
Alfredo Benimino.
Okay. What do your friends call you?
Alfredo Benimino.
What about Beanie?
Thanks, I like it. I'm glad I met you. By the way, what's your name?
My name is Solamae, and I don't have another name to go with it.
Solamae? Solamae? Solamae. That's easy.
My name is Solamae, gonna make it all the way. As I sing my song, come sing along with me. And with you all the way is where I'll be. So when times are rough and things get tough, we can sing this melody. It's the thing to do. It'll get us through any adversity you see. No matter what the weather, we can stay together as long as we recall. It's all for one with lots of fun. Come join me one and all. My name is Solamae, gonna make it all the way. As I sing my song, come sing along with me. And with you all the way is where I'll be. Beanie, were you lonely before I got here?
No, I have lots of friends, but they all live in the woods. So I have to go for long walks to find them. Do you want to come to my house? Oh, we can have so much fun together.
Okay.
Off they go up the mountainsides on the switchbacks. Suddenly, two of Beanie's friends, a spotted owl and a red fox, appear out of nowhere.
Hello, Solamae. Hello there.
Oh, don't be afraid, Solamae. These are my friends.
Oh, very pleased to make your acquaintance.
Very nice
continue heading up the mountainside.
Tomorrow we can take a hike in the woods. You want to? Solamae.
Oh, yes. I need to look for clues so that I could lead my way back home. What do you do when you go for hikes in the woods?
I told you. I look for my friends. Sometimes I collect pretty leaves, and sometimes I find treasures.
Voices fade as they walk off stage. Lights dim. Lights up, Italian mountain scenery. Solamae and Beanie are sitting on the floor in front of a raging fireplace.
Oh, it's cold out today, Solamae. Are you sure you want to go for a hike?
Yes, I want to look for clues and pretty leaves.
Oh, hey.
Eerie low lights, Italian mountain scenery, early evening. Solamae is looking through the leaves for clues. She stops to examine something on the ground.
Oh, wow! Look, Beanie! What is this bright gold object? It's half buried in the earth. Beanie!
An owl suddenly flies down to the ground from the trees above.
Oh, hello. Beanie stopped to get a drink from the stream. He hasn't caught up yet.
What is frightening you?
Well, I don't know, but well, what if I found something? Like, really? Oh.
A fox suddenly appears through the trees.
Oh.
Are you afraid that you found a great treasure?
No. Why would I be afraid of that?
Imagine that the shiny object is worth millions of dollars, and you can go anywhere and get anything at all in the world.
Anything at all? Did you say I can have anything at all? Well, I'll tell you what I want. Of all the treasures tried and true, of all the treasures I'd pick you, 'cause it turns out in the end, there's nothing like a friend. There's nothing like a friend, you see, who's someone who's always there for me, who will always come through, no matter what I do. As a matter of fact, everyone agrees, friends have always got your back, no need to say please.
What if it's just fool's gold?
Well, I don't care what it is. I wasn't expecting to find anything but pretty leaves, and I have plenty of them. Look what I found, Beanie!
Solamae shows Beanie the leaves, kicking some earth over the shiny object to hide it.
Solamae, I'm proud of you. Solamae, you have chosen well. Never choose wealth over your friends.
Fox and owl exit the stage. Lights dim. It's 3 days later. Solamae and Beanie are sitting on the floor in front of a raging fireplace.
Beanie, don't you think I should say goodbye to the fox and the owl before I go? I'm sure they will be hungry, and when they awake from their long, long nap, we should bring them some provisions. I can pack a knapsack for them, okay?
Solamae begins making her preparations. She finds her knapsack and is surprised that there are still several uneaten cookies inside.
Look, they're still fresh and delicious. Come on, let's go. Hurry, they'll be sad if I don't get to say goodbye to them.
Solamae and Beanie come across the owl and the fox, who are just coming out of their cave.
I could sleep for another 3 days.
We missed you a lot. Are you hungry?
I brought you some Joe Frogger cookies. They're still fresh and delicious.
Yum, yum, yum.
Mrs. Big makes them with molasses, so they will stay fresh and good, and then she puts them in our backpacks for our provisions.
Oh, we
She
know.
wraps each one in a pretty paper.
Oh, Solamae, we know about these cookies, and we know about the lady that made them.
Yes, we do. She loves you very much, Solamae. And so do all the little bigs.
I don't understand, though. How can you know so much? Mrs. Big said these cookies were special, but I need to get back on the ship!
Having you here has been wonderful, but you can't forget about your own adventure.
Fox and Owl return to their cave. Beanie stops talking as he and Solamae walk together. He is sad.
Beanie, this is the lucky spot where we first met. You have to head back home now. It's getting late.
But you don't have any idea where to go, Solamae! Try going back the way you came, and you can find the ship that the pigs were on. If you cannot find them, please, promise me you come back to the mountaintop.
Thank you for helping me look for clues, Beanie.
Unable to comfort Beanie or make him stop worrying, she just kisses him goodbye. They head their separate ways. Beanie instantly reappears carrying a squealing bundle and jabbering about a forgotten present.
Solamae, I forgot! I have something important for you!
What in the world?
Solamae, may I introduce you to Peppino? Peppino, may I introduce you to Solamae? Peppino, you are to be a good friend, companion, and protector to Solamae. Solamae, you are to allow Peppino to lead, guide, and protect you. When you are blue, you must let Peppino cheer you up with her clowning and her antics.
They both happily agree between giggles and go bouncing down the mountainside. Lights dim. Scene 4. The point of the ship. It's dark, dreary, covered in thick fog. Sound effects, waves, clanking of metal rigging, distant foghorn.
Which way should we go? What do we do? I can't see below my nose.
Don't worry, Solamae. Even though I can't see my nose, I can smell. Wait! I smell bacon!
I smell it too. Can you follow the smell, Puppy?
Oh, don't worry, Solamae. Take a hold of my tail. Let's go!
Oh, let's jump aboard, Puppy. There has to be some bacon down in the galley, like there was the last time I was here.
Okay, let's jump!
Don't be afraid, Puppy. You can do it. I will hold on to your tail so that you won't fall overboard. This is how I learned too. Just let your knees bend when the wave rises. Give your legs to the sea. The sea will give them back every time. When the wave goes back down.
Solamae, why is the ground a movie?
Because we're not on the ground anymore. We're sailors now. Yippee! Do you want to wait here while I go look for something to eat, Puppy?
No, I do not. I trust you to show me how to manage these ladders.
I won't let anything bad happen to you, Puppy.
Neither will I let anything happen to you, Solamae.
Oh, slow down, Puppy! Is there any more?
Spotlight changes to the galley of the ship. Puppy is eating bacon strips when Solamae enters.
Let's hurry, Puppy.
Solamae grabs some bacon strips.
I can't wait to find the Bigs so you can meet them.
Spotlight follows them to the hull of the ship. They hear crying as they approach.
Something's wrong, Puppy. No one ever cries at the Bigs' house. They're usually so happy. What's wrong? Did everybody get back on the ship from going ashore?
Not everybody.
Where is Pee-wee? And Mr. Big, where's he?
3 days ago, when we all went ashore, Pee-wee decided to take up flying. He always dreamed about flying. We don't know why, but this time he really did it.
Did what?
He flew! and we don't know where or if he will ever come back.
Well, where did Mr. Big go?
Solamae, neither one of us knows how to fly. And even if we did, where would we go to look for them? Where can we go?
Solamae, one day you will do great things.
But I'm just a little mouse, and I'm lost too.
Everyone falls asleep in a pile. Lights dim and slowly come up just slightly. Dawn.
Wake up, Solamae! We must go find Pee-wee and Mr. Big.
I know where they are. I had a dream about Pee-wee. He's wearing a pilot's jacket. He was covered in wet snow. Mr. Big was with him. They were smiling and they both seemed quite all right. Mr. Big said, "We are on the snowy peak on the mountaintop."
Solamae scribbles a note to the family before leaving.
Don't worry. I'm certain that Pee-wee and Mr. Big are quite all right. Puppy and I will be back with them before we set sail tomorrow.
And I will bring some Joe Frogger cookies. We will be hungry, and so will they.
I think Pee-wee must have run out of gas, and he must have parachuted down to safety. I think that Mr. Big must have finally found Pee-wee, but they probably got lost on the way back. Now both of them are lost and hungry. But I know just where they are. We'll bring them back and home just in time to set sail tomorrow.
Lights dim. Italian mountain scenery.
Let's go to Beanie's house. He'll know how to locate the spot where Pee-wee and Mr. Big are.
On the way to Beanie's house, they encounter Beanie, the owl, and the fox.
Don't worry. I'll fly over the mountain top and look for them.
And I will slip through the trees and the brush and find a path that goes straight up the mountainside to the exact spot where Pee-wee and Mr. Big are.
And I'll lead the way to the mountain peak.
Lights dim. Lights up on the hull of the ship. There is a welcome home sign and a whirl of activity as the foursome enters the scene.
We knew you would rescue them.
Lights dim. Scene 5. The point on the deck of the ship. The ship is pulling away from the dock.
I never even had a chance to ask about my mother and father. Where do you think we're going, puppy?
I heard the sailors talking. They said it was noisy and crowded. Come on, Solamae. The waves are big today. Let's practice our sea legs. Breathe in some salt air. It will be so much fun.
I had a strange dream last night about a little seabird. The little seabird told me that news would be delivered on the left leg. I don't know if I should look to the left or to the right. Oh, but I think I need to stay put right here until the dream reveals itself to me. I think I need to be alone for a little while.
No, I have been with you since we met.
Just stay close, but far enough behind to make room for my dream to reappear.
Okay, I will be right over here.
A little seabird lands on Solamae's shoulder. It has a paper splint wrapped around its left leg. The paper splint is tied with a piece of red thread.
Did you hurt your leg, little bird? Let me see. It's okay. I'll help you take it off. News will be delivered on the left leg. Come here, Poppy. Hurry, hurry. This is wonderful news we've been waiting for. The notice from my parents. News about me traveled through the network of cargo ship mice, and it reached them. My parents are waiting for us at the next port.
Full speed ahead!
Lights dim.
Linda Schneider. Also, please give a warm welcome to our director, Michelle Cote.
Thank you all for coming, and before you leave, we would like to invite you to sing along with our final song. You'll find the lyrics inside your programs, and Solamae and the cast will be in the lobby, and you will have an opportunity to take pictures with them. Thanks again.
Hi, I'm Solamae. I love to go sailing. You can come too. Let's make some new friends. I travel all over the world and I have exciting adventures. Please visit my website and join my fan club.
It's so wonderful sailing on my boat, traveling around the world. No matter where I go, never far from home, in my heart that's where I'll be. I'm going east to west, gonna try my best to find my family. I'll never be alone, with my friends I go, you can sing along with me.
Since Mark's death last year, I have been asked several times to summarize his life. Perhaps the best synopsis may be found in Mark's two favorite sayings: "Chance favors the prepared mind," and "We have waited millions of years to grace this planet for a very short time. Don't waste it." With respect to the prepared mind, Mark was always learning. He learned from his parents, his teachers, his friends, his children. He even learned from the fellow who cut our grass. And as he learned, he simultaneously taught. He taught by talk, through example, and by love. He spread his happiness at being alive and cultivated respect in everyone he knew for the art of living. His joy was boundless and his love of life contagious. He made music by voice, by piano, by guitar, or by anything handy. One of the best examples of his prepared mind was his ability to write music upon request. Upon being asked by Linda for a few songs for Solamae, he read the book, played a round of golf, and returned home brimming with enthusiasm and full of ideas. He sat at a piano, and then grabbed a guitar, and then a piece of paper. He laughed as he wrote the songs. He called me into the room to hear the overall outline. Then he went into his little home studio and had himself a blast for hours. That was it. Of course it needed tweaking, comments and reactions, but basically Solamae had her voice. We have waited millions of years. Don't waste it. Mark lived every moment he was alive and encouraged, cajoled, and sometimes even demanded the rest of us to do the same. Like Linda, he did that with the music he gave to a little mouse. And like that little mouse, he was awesome. Submitted by the family of Mark Philip Poncy.